अभी अभी की ताज़ा खबर।
सुप्रभात, नमस्कार। समकालीन न्याय विकास और कानून और प्रौद्योगिकी के माध्यम से न्याय को मजबूत करने के 2 दिवसीय उत्तर क्षेत्र वित्तीय क्षेत्रीय सम्मेलन के शुभ अवसर पर माननीय मुख्य अतिथि जी, सभी माननीय गणमान्य व्यक्तियों, अतिथियों और प्रतिनिधियों का मैं हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ। On the occasion of 2 days North Zone Regional Conference on Contemporary Judicial Developments and Strengthening Justice Through Law and Technology, I heartily welcome Shri Sukhwinder Singh, Honorable Chief Minister, Himachal Pradesh, Honorable Mr. Justice Anirudh Bose, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Karol, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Tilok Singh Chauhan, Honorable the Acting Chief Justice, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, and Patron-in-Chief of Himachal Pradesh Judicial Academy. Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Singh Thakur, Judge, High Court of Himachal Pradesh and President of Himachal Pradesh Judicial Academy. Honorable Mr. Justice Amreshwar Pratap Sahi, former Chief Justice and Director of National Judicial Academy. Honorable Judges of High Courts of Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, Punjab and Haryana, Allahabad, Uttarakhand, Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. Honorable resource persons, esteemed dignitaries, guests, participant judicial officers, media persons, ladies and gentlemen present here. May I humbly request Honorable Chief Minister, State of Himachal Pradesh, to kindly allow us to begin with today's proceedings. Thank you, sir. With that, I would like to say that light and brightness has always been equated with positivity and motivation, as seen as a harbinger of good to start or serve on an auspicious note. We will now have a lamp lighting ceremony, and ladies and gentlemen, to do the honors, we have esteemed gathering amongst us on the dais. May I humbly request honorable dignitaries on the dais to please light the lamp of knowledge. I humbly request all the esteemed dignitaries, guests, and participant judicial officers to kindly rise up for the national song. Now it is time for felicitations. May I request my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Trilok Singh Chauhan, Acting Chief Justice, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, to please honor Shri Sukhwinder Singh, Honorable the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, by presenting a Himachali cap, shawl and bouquet to sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my Lord. May I now request my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Singh Thakur, Judge, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, to please honor my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Anirudh Bose, Judge, Supreme Court of India, by presenting Himachali cap, shawl and bouquet to my Lord. Thank you, my Lord. May I now request my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Ajay Mohan Goyalji, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, to please honor my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Karol, Judge, Supreme Court of India, by presenting Himachali cap, shawl and bouquet to my Lord. Thank you, my Lords. May I now request my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Sangeet Sharma, Judge, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, to please honor my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Amreshwar Pratap Sahi, former Chief Justice and Director, National Judicial Academy, by presenting Himachali cap, shawl and bouquet to my Lord. Thank you, my Lords. May I request Honorable Ms. Justice Josna Revadua, Judge, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, to please honor my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Trilok Singh Chauhan, the Acting Chief Justice, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, by presenting Himachali cap, shawl and bouquet to my Lord. Thank you, my Lords. May I request my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Satyam Vaidya, Judge, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, to please honor my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Singh Thakur, Judge, High Court of Himachal Pradesh and President of Himachal Pradesh Judicial Academy, by presenting Himachali cap, shawl and bouquet to my Lord. my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Trilok Singh Chauhan, the Acting Chief Justice, High Court of Himachal Pradesh and Patron-in-Chief of Himachal Pradesh Judicial Academy to please welcome the gathering.
A very good morning to everyone. The judiciary being an important pillar of the state plays a vital role in shaping and interpreting the Constitution. The interpretation of the Constitution by the judiciary is of great significance as it lays down the foundation for the functioning of democratic institutions and provides the basis for resolving the disputes effectively. There is thus a need to integrate judicial with law and technological developments to strengthen the justice delivery system. It is this aim that we have gathered here to deliberate on the contemporary judicial developments and strengthening justice through law and technology. The conference is focused on deliberations on the development in the technology, including artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, information and communication technology, in the court's vis-a-vis e-court projects. I feel it a great privilege and honor to welcome this august gathering on the auspicious occasion of this inaugural ceremony, being organized by the National Judicial Academy, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, and the Himachal Pradesh Judicial Academy for the Honorable Justices and Judicial Officers of Northern Zone, comprising Delhi, Punjab, Haryana, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, UP, Uttarakhand, and Himachal Pradesh. On this occasion, I am extremely delighted to welcome Shri Sukhwinder Singh, Honorable Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, who has very kindly consented to grace this occasion and address the gathering. I also take this opportunity to welcome my Lords, Honorable Mr. Justice Anirudh Bose and Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Karul, Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court of India. My Lords have very kindly consented to grace the occasion and enlighten us with their Lordship's valuable views. I also welcome my esteemed brother, Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Singh Thakur, President, HP Judicial Academy, my sister and brother judges from the participant high courts, who have spared their valuable time for being with us and have graced the occasion. I also welcome all the resource persons. I also take this opportunity to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice A.P. Sahib, former Chief Justice and Director, National Judicial Academy, Shri Vijay Chandera, Registrar Administration, and the team of National Judicial Academy for making this their presence in this august occasion and hosting this conference at Shimla. I wholeheartedly thank Honorable Mr. Justice Sahib for providing the opportunity of hosting this regional conference at Shimla. I also take this opportunity to welcome Honorable Lok Ayukt Himachal Pradesh, Chairman, HP Human Rights Commission, President, HP State Consumer Redressal Commission, Honorable former judges of the Supreme Court of India and High Court of Himachal Pradesh, who have spared the valuable time to be amongst us. I am also delighted to welcome the Chief Secretary, the Director General of Police, and other officers of the Government of Himachal Pradesh, who have been kind enough to mark their presence. I also welcome the Learned Advocate General, Deputy Solicitor General of India, President and other office bearers of the Himachal Pradesh High Court Bar Association and the District Court Bar Association Shimla for sparing the time to be present in this inaugural function. I also welcome the judicial officers from the participant states who have come here for taking part in the deliberations and thereby making this conference a grand success. I also welcome the registrars, all the judicial officers of Himachal Pradesh and officers of the Registry of the High Court present here. I also take this opportunity to welcome all the dignitaries, guest officers from the district administration, police, health department, fire services, electricity, and the officers of all other departments who have immensely helped us in organizing this event. I also welcome the officers from the public relations, Doordarshan, and media persons present here to cover this mega event. I also welcome the officers and staff of Hotel Peterhoff who have assisted us in making this arrangement for organizing this conference. The Hotel Peterhoff, which is the venue of today's conference, has a great historical lineage, having housed at least 7 viceroys and governor-generals during the British Raj. After independence, it served as the Punjab Haryana High Court, and it was here that the trial of Nathuram Godse took place in the year 1948-49. This conference will provide a great opportunity for exchange of knowledge, experience, and dissemination of best practices amongst the participant judges and judicial officers. I hope the deliberations in the coming 2 days would be fruitful. Thank you. Jai.
Thank you, my lord. Now I take this opportunity to request, my lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Amreshwar Pratap Sahi, Director, National Judicial Academy, to please kindly enlighten us with his lordship's introductory address.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Sukhwinder Singh, Honorable Mr. Justice Tarlok Singh Chauhan, Acting Chief Justice of the Himachal Pradesh High Court, Justice Thakur, the in-charge judge of the State Judicial Academy, all the learned judges, and this entire audience sitting here. The Himalayan Queen, this was an age-old desire of each one of us since childhood to visit this place. Thank you very much, the State of Himachal Pradesh, the Himachal Pradesh High Court, and the State Judicial Academy for giving us this opportunity to host this second Northern Regional Conference at Shimla. Friends, today is something very momentous, and as the Honorable Acting Chief Justice mentioned, this building has witnessed one of the most famous trials in our Indian history, the trial of the murder of Mahatma, and which saw the shape of a book by the judge who tried it, Justice G.D. Shok Khosla, the murder of the Mahatma. Well, friends, it is not only the physical existence of this building, which I saw, unfortunately, it's burning down in 1981, and then again it's restructuring that you find today. Thanks to the state of Himachal Pradesh, that they thought it proper to restore this glory, and that is how we have gathered here today. Justice is one of the cardinal virtues of moral philosophy. And that is why the preamble of our Constitution indicates the achievement of the goals of justice, social, economic, and political. Law's ultimate justification is to be found in moral precepts. They are not obscure and legal propositions, rather they are grounded on certain ethical values. It is those understanding of the ethical values and of course the enlightenment of the conscience of those who are judges that we gather in these regional conferences throughout the country, which are 8 in number and held annually. Well, the implementation of laws, that is also the goal. We are in a dilemma at times because most of the time the implementation of laws comes in conflict with what we know as justice. So it is when law offends justice that the role of the judge becomes more important. Our Constitution has given this strength to the judiciary and to the judges who have undertaken oath under the Constitution to live up to the rule of law and also achieve that goal of justice that has been enshrined under the Constitution. It is judges who slowly and silently shape the law with justice in accordance with times. I hope the goal to eliminate disorder from society, the goal to achieve that justice which every common man aspires for, will further be enhanced with the achievements of the deliberations and the endeavors that we are going to make in these couple of days and the coming days, even in other conferences. I would like to thank Honorable Justice Aniruddha Bose and Justice Sanjay Karol, especially because Justice Aniruddha Bose has travelled the whole night, and the only experience that I had the travelling whole night was when I had to go for darshan in Ujjain to the Mahakal, when you had to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I am really grateful to your Lordships for having undertaken this wonderful journey. And I am also grateful to Honorable Justice Sanjay Karol, who without hesitation, the moment he got the invitation, he rang me up and thanked me. I am really grateful to you, sir. Thank you for gracing this occasion. Friends, I will only say, you have to only remember just 3 short things. Very short to remember. Our national emblem says, Satyamev Jayate. Our Supreme Court emblem says, Yato Dharmastata Jaya. And our emblem at the National Academy says, Dharmen Dharita Loka. This wheel of righteousness and the victory for truth is the entire thread line on which we have to function. So thank you very much once again, all participants, and I welcome you wholeheartedly, and I beseech you to give your devoted participation in the days to come. Thank you very much.
Valuable address. Now I take this opportunity to request, my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Karol, Judge, Honorable Supreme Court of India, to kindly enlighten us with His Lordship's valuable special address.
हिमाचल प्रदेश की पावन धरती पे हिमाचल प्रदेश का वासी होने के नाते आप सबका मैं स्वागत करता हूं। मंच पे I can see brothers who have come from south. I welcome you, being a Himachali, to the state of Himachal Pradesh. On the dais, a very young and dynamic Chief Minister, Mr. Sukhu, and equally energetic Judge, Honorable Justice Bose, my esteemed colleague, pardon me if I breach the protocol, Lanavir CJ, but Mr. Sahi, who has been my senior colleague, I have fond memories. We became Chief Justices by the very same notification, and I had the good fortune of taking the baton from him as the Chief Justice of one of the biggest states of India. Learned ECJ, Honorable Justice Alok Chauhan, and my dear colleague Vivek Thakur. In the audience, again breaching the protocol, first my pranam to my elders and respected judges of this court, and my huge, big family of judicial officers. A very good morning to all of you. It is indeed a momentous occasion for me to be here present today as part of these deliberations. topic being contemporary judicial developments and strengthening justice through law and technology. I take pride in the fact that it is my maiden visit to my home state, home city. And I come here to be part of the participants as in this conference. Surely, along with you, I would stand to gain in this continuous endeavor of continued education of judges as Justice Sahi has taken over the reins of the Judicial Academy. The topic, I'll come to that little later, but first I must congratulate my esteemed colleagues, former colleagues, Honorable the ACJ and his team for having made such elaborate arrangements for hosting each one of us. Thank you, please. I must also thank the Honorable Chief Minister. I am told that graciously Honorable the Chief Minister agreed for hosting this, providing budget for this conference. And Justice Sahi, I would request you that in the immediate future, I have had spoken with the Honorable ACJ. Please have another conference at the national level in this state, in this city of Simla. And that I'm sure graciously Honorable the Chief Minister would agree for the same. Having said that, I would also say that I convey my good wishes for this program. I'm sure each one of us, at the end of the day, will go back home being better informed, better educated, and having transformed our mindset. I would only say this, and a great votary of independence of judiciary. The topic is contemporary judicial development. It is all telling. We are passing through times, I will not call them turbulent, I would also not call them difficult, but I would call them different for the reason that we are standing at a platform, at a stage, it's a cusp where this nation has to become the superpower of the world. And if this nation has to become the superpower of the world, then definitely we as judges, the strongest wing of the democracy, would have to rise to the occasion and ensure that while maintaining our independence, while maintaining our integrity, we become partners in the development of this great nation. I'm of the view that democracy has as much a stake in this nation as any other wing has, be it the legislature or the executive. If this nation has to grow, as Mr. Sahi just now said, Honorable Justice Sahi said, that if we have to achieve the goals set out in the preamble, that is justice which is social, economic and political, if we have to reach to the last man, we can do so only when there is economic development on this nation. And in this economic development, we play a great major role. I would also say this, that there have been testing times where we have withstood the times with courage, conviction, and character. And I'm sure that the times which would come, which we would be faced in future, we would continue to exhibit the same, so as to ensure that we become, as we are, the lifeline and the backbone of this great democracy. I would also say this, that the deliberations of today be, if permitted, if not telecasted, then a copy thereof be given to each one of us, so that for posterity we remember how we have evolved ourselves through this continued education. With these words, I take your leave. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, my Lord, for valuable and thought-provoking address. Now I take this opportunity to request my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Anirudh Bose, Judge, Honorable Supreme Court of India, to kindly enlighten us with His Lordship's valuable inaugural address.
Okay. The Honorable Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Sukhvinder Singh Ji, Honorable Justice and also Brother Justice Karol, we've been friends for a long time. Honorable Justice Taluk Singh Ji, Chauhan Ji, Acting Chief Justice, Justice Thakur, Justice Shahi, also an old friend of mine, and all the honorable judges, and particularly Justice Panta, his wisdom we can borrow in course of the program later in the day-to-day. It is indeed a great pleasure to be in Shimla. Justice Shahi, talk about my journey here. Well, I'd do anything to come to Shimla. The subject is also very stimulating. Now, what do we do in programs like this? It's stimulating, but at the same time, it is a semi-public program. Now there are cameras, TV cameras, microphones everywhere. Whatever we say gets picked up and then virally circulated. But we also need a forum. So far, the trend for contemporary judicial developments, the subjects, whole lot of new statutes are coming. If I am permitted to say, there is a new trends are emerging, the way we decide cases. And there is also technology with which we are getting acclimatized. I've always felt we've missed a bigger canvas so far as understanding law and justice is concerned. Sitting as a judge, we hear only two lawyers look at the text of the statute, and on that basis we decide. But everything has a bigger picture also. And we don't have any forum where we try to understand a statute or a trend in a bigger canvas We are also only focusing on the dispute which is raised by the litigants, which in a way kind of restricts our vision about a statute as a whole. And this Judicial Academy is the ideal forum where we can exchange ideas about the ideas of law without being constrained by a particular dispute, because under normal circumstances, that is when only we look at a statute. And there is a great change taking place, both qualitatively and quantitatively, in our jurisprudence or our approach, jurisprudential approach. We are trying to reduce the number of litigations through ADR, and we are also structuring the ADR system. It's becoming not parallel but collateral to the mainstream legal system. So while trying to reduce real litigations, we are also inviting litigations through this access to justice program. So we have to balance these apparently contradictory trends, and for this, some kind of development of a legal philosophy is necessary. And it is only in forum like this we can try and evolve a legal philosophy based on which our interpretative role as judges will evolve. Because in the process of interpreting laws, I shouldn't say this, it's Lord Radcliffe, he said that it's only tried to say that judges make law. I mean, judges are always making law. So I wish this program a success. I won't take a longer time in the inaugural session itself. And thank you, all of you, for being here, and thank to the NJ and the Himachal Pradesh High Court and the Himachal Pradesh Judicial Academy for inviting me here for this program. Jai Hind.
Thank you, my Lord, for valuable and thought-provoking views. Now I take this opportunity to request Shri Sukhwinder Singh, Honorable Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, to please enlighten us with his valuable address.
Honorable Justice Amrut Bosi, Honorable Justice Sanjay Karol ji, Honorable Justice Tarlok Singh Chauhan ji, Honorable Justice Vivek Singh Thakur ji, Honorable Justice A.P. Sahi ji, Director, National Judicial Academy, Honorable all the participants, नमस्कार। सबसे पहले तो मैं हिमाचल प्रदेश का ये सौभाग्य मानता हूं कि एक छोटे से प्रदेश ने देश के सर्वोच्च न्यायालय को 4 जस्टिस दिए, जस्टिस महाजन, जस्टिस पांटा, जस्टिस दीपक गुप्ता and young and dynamic Justice, Mr. Sanjay Karol. Contemporary judicial developments and strengthening justice through law and technology विषय पर आयोजित सम्मेलन में शामिल होकर मुझे हार्दिक प्रसन्नता हो रही है। मैं भी लॉ का विद्यार्थी रहा हूं, इसलिए यह विषय मेरे मन के बहुत करीब है। आज हर क्षेत्र में टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल कर आम आदमी का जीवन सुगम बनाया जा रहा है। टेक्नोलॉजी से न्यायिक प्रणाली को मजबूत किया जा सकता है और समय की मांग है कि टेक्नोलॉजी को परिवर्तन में सहयोगी की तरह देखा जाए। भारतीय संविधान में बी द पीपल कहकर हम सभी को शामिल किया गया है। संविधान में वर्णित लक्ष्य एवं उद्देश्य संविधान के बेसिक फीचर्स हैं। संविधान हमारी लोकतंत्र की आत्मा है और लोकतंत्र 3 पिलर्स पर टिका हुआ है। देश की लोकतांत्रिक प्रणाली तभी मजबूत हो सकती है जब 3 पिलर्स अपनी अपनी मर्यादा में रहकर काम करें। एक दूसरे के कार्य क्षेत्र में दखल अंदाजी लोकतंत्र के लिए ठीक नहीं है। यदि हम आज भी न्यायिक प्रणाली को मजबूत करने की बात कर रहे हैं तो इसका अर्थ है संविधान को लागू करने के लिए जिम्मेवार लोगों को कहीं आवश्यक इच्छा शक्ति की कमी है। इसे अमली जामा पहनाने के लिए प्रगतिशील सोच की आवश्यकता है। हमारी रीच अब टेक्नोलॉजी के माध्यम से लिमिटलेस हो गई है। लॉ और टेक्नोलॉजी के कोऑर्डिनेशन से न्यायिक प्रक्रिया आसान बनाई जा रही है। मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी के समावेश से न्यायपालिका की कार्यशैली में तेजी आई है। कोविड महामारी के दौरान न्यायालयों की कार्रवाई में वर्चुअल हियरिंग जैसी नई व्यवस्था जोड़ी गई। इससे आम आदमी का पैसा व वक्त बचा और सभी के लिए यह प्रणाली वरदान साबित हुई। न्यायिक प्रणाली में तकनीकी के इस्तेमाल से पारदर्शिता, उत्पादकता व दक्षता सुनिश्चित हो रही है। स्वस्थ व आत्मविश्वास से भरे समाज के लिए और देश के विकास के लिए भरोसेमंद त्वरित न्याय व्यवस्था बहुत ही आवश्यक है। जब न्याय मिलता हुआ दिखता है तो संवैधानिक संस्थाओं के प्रति देशवासियों का भरोसा मजबूत होता है। कानून व्यवस्था को निरंतर बेहतर बनाने के लिए इस तरह के आयोजन बेहद अहम है। न्याय में देरी एक ऐसा विषय है जो हमारे लिए सबसे बड़ी चुनौतियों में से एक है। न्यायपालिका इस दिशा में काफी गंभीरता से काम कर रही है। अब इस समस्या का समाधान हो रहा है। बहुत सारे प्रयासों से एक विकल्प अल्टरनेटिव डिस्प्यूट रेजोल्यूशन का भी है, जिसे बढ़ाया दिया जा सकता है। लीगल एजुकेशन को टेक्नोलॉजी के हिसाब से तैयार करना भी हमारा एक महत्वपूर्ण लक्ष्य होना चाहिए। हिमाचल प्रदेश में तकनीकी के माध्यम से ई कोर्ट परियोजना चलाई जा रही है, जिसके सफल परिणाम सामने आए हैं। राज्य में तकनीक के माध्यम से उच्च न्यायालय के प्रशासनिक और कार्यकारी कार्य तथा न्यायिक रिकॉर्ड का रखरखाव, महत्वपूर्ण रिकॉर्ड का डिजिटलीकरण भी किया जा रहा है। मुझे विश्वास है इस सम्मेलन से हमें नई सोच तथा दिशा मिलेगी, जिससे हम एक न्यायप्रिय तथा खुशहाल समाज बनाने में सफल होंगे। इस कॉन्फ्रेंस से कई नए विचार सामने आएंगे, जिससे देश में लीगल रिफॉर्म्स का रास्ता साफ होगा। मैं इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के आयोजन के आप सभी को शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और जस्टिस संजय करोल जी ने जो कहा है कि नेशनल लेवल का भी ये कन्वेंशन होगा, हमारी सरकार जब भी आप हमें दिशा निर्देश देंगे उसको करने में पूरी तरह सहमत है और पूरा सहयोग इसमें आपको मिलेगा। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you, sir, for the valuable address. Now I humbly request, my Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Singh Thakur, Judge, High Court of Himachal Pradesh and President of Himachal Pradesh Judicial Academy to please propose the vote of thanks.
माननीय श्री सुखविंदर सिंह जी, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री हिमाचल प्रदेश, माननीय न्यायाधिपति अनिरुद्ध बोस जी, न्यायाधीश माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय, माननीय न्यायाधिपति संजय करोल जी, माननीय न्यायाधीश सर्वोच्च न्यायालय, माननीय न्यायाधिपति तरलोक सिंह चौहान जी, माननीय कार्यवाहक मुख्य न्यायाधीश हिमाचल प्रदेश, माननीय न्यायाधिपति श्री अमरेश्वर प्रताप शाही जी, पूर्व मुख्य न्यायाधीश एवं निदेशक राष्ट्रीय न्यायिक अकादमी, मुझे ये सौभाग्य मिल रहा है कि इस महत्वपूर्ण कॉन्फ्रेंस के उपलक्ष्य में उपस्थित माननीय मुख्य अतिथि माननीय श्री सुखविंदर सिंह सुक्खू जी का मैं धन्यवाद करूं। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी का विशेष रूप से इसलिए धन्यवाद कि जब तत्कालीन मुख्य कार्यवाहक मुख्य न्यायाधीश बहन सबीना जी और हम सब के आग्रह पर उन्होंने तुरंत प्रभाव से स्पष्ट निर्देश अपने प्रदेश के प्रशासन को और अधिकारियों को इस सारे कार्यक्रम को सफल बनाने के लिए दिए और हमारे आग्रह पर इस कार्यक्रम का मुख्य अतिथि बनना स्वीकार किया। आज वो पधारे, उनका उद्बोधन और पधारने के लिए विशेष रूप से धन्यवाद। हम धन्यवादी हैं माननीय न्यायाधिपति अनिरुद्ध बोस जी के भी, जिन्होंने अपनी युवा मन शक्ति का प्रदर्शन अपनी इस निर्णय से किया कि रात को 1 बजे चलकर और 9 बजे यहाँ पहुंचकर और तुरंत फिर उसके बाद कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित होकर एक जीवंत उद्बोधन हमें दिया। ये हमारे सबके लिए विषय के प्रति गंभीरता और जिम्मेवारी और कर्तृत्व का बोध कराने के लिए अनुकरणीय है। इसके लिए हम उनके धन्यवादी हैं। हम धन्यवादी हैं धन्यवादी हैं न्यायाधिपति संजय करोल जी के भी, जिनके साथ हमें मिलकर काम करने का मौका भी मिला है और आज के उद्बोधन से भी और उनके साथ काम करते हुए भी जिन स्वस्थ और गौरवमयी परंपराओं का निर्वहन करना उन्होंने सिखाया है, उनका पालन करते हुए आज भी हम अपने आप को गौरवान्वित अनुभव करते हैं और न्यायपालिका की निष्पक्षता और स्वतंत्रता का भान रखते हुए कार्य करने की प्रेरणा प्रदान करते हैं। हम धन्यवादी हैं न्यायाधिपति अमरेश्वर प्रताप शाही जी के भी, जिन्होंने इस प्रदेश को और हमें इस योग्य समझा कि हम इस कार्यक्रम का आयोजन करें और अपने अनुभवी और स्पष्ट मार्गदर्शन के द्वारा इस कार्यक्रम को आयोजित करने में हर तरह से हर संभव सहायता मार्गदर्शन प्रदान किया। मैं धन्यवादी हूं अपने बहन और भाई न्यायाधिपतिगण जो जम्मू कश्मीर, लद्दाख, पंजाब, हरियाणा, दिल्ली, इलाहाबाद और हिमाचल प्रदेश से प्रतिनिधि के नाते, व्यवस्थापक के नाते यहाँ पर उपस्थित हैं और अपना समय इस कार्यक्रम के लिए दे रहे हैं। प्रतिनिधियों के बिना ये कार्यक्रम अधूरा रहता है। वास्तव में प्रतिनिधियों को लाभ पहुंचे, यही कार्यक्रम का एक उद्देश्य रहता है। रिसोर्स पर्सन के रूप में आए बहन और भाई न्यायाधिपतिगण का भी, वरिष्ठ अधिवक्ता का, अतिरिक्त सॉलिसिटर जनरल का, जिनके मार्गदर्शन से चर्चा और परिचर्चा में प्रतिनिधि अपने अपने स्थान को अच्छे अनुभव लेकर जाएंगे, उनका भी धन्यवाद। प्रतिनिधियों में धन्यवाद करते हुए जिला इन उपरोक्त सभी राज्यों से आए जिला न्यायिक अधिकारियों का भी मैं धन्यवाद करता हूं कि वो लंबी यात्राएं करके अपना समय निकाल करके यहाँ पर पहुंचे हैं और इस कार्यक्रम को सफल बनाने में उनका सहयोग मिला है। हमारे बीच जैसा हमेशा रहता है हिमाचल प्रदेश में, हमारे जो अग्रज हैं, पूर्व न्यायाधीश माननीय उच्चतम न्यायालय, पूर्व न्यायाधीश हिमाचल प्रदेश उच्च न्यायालय, वो भी इस कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित हैं। उनका भी आशीर्वाद देने के लिए हम धन्यवादी हैं। लोकायुक्त हिमाचल प्रदेश अध्यक्ष मानवाधिकार आयोग हिमाचल प्रदेश का भी हम विशेष रूप से धन्यवाद करते हैं। माननीय महाधिवक्ता हिमाचल प्रदेश अध्यक्ष बार एसोसिएशन हाई कोर्ट ऑफ हिमाचल प्रदेश, बार एसोसिएशन ऑफ डिस्ट्रिक्ट बार एसोसिएशन शिमला और उनके सहयोगी गण का भी हम धन्यवाद करते हैं। इस कार्यक्रम को सुचारित रूप से चलाने के लिए मुख्य सचिव, डायरेक्टर जनरल पुलिस और उनके सभी सहयोगी अधिकारी, कर्मचारी गण जिन्होंने इस व्यवस्था को संभालने में, कायम करने में सहयोग दिया, उनके भी हम धन्यवादी हैं। विशेष रूप से पर्यटन विभाग के एमडी और उनके सहयोगी गण, लोक निर्माण विभाग, लोक संपर्क विभाग, जल शक्ति विभाग और अन्य सभी विभाग जिनका छोटे से छोटा और बड़े से बड़ा योगदान इस कार्यक्रम को संचालित करने में रहा है, उनके भी धन्यवादी हैं। पत्रकारिता और जनसंचार माध्यमों से जुड़े हुए सभी व्यक्तियों का भी धन्यवादी हैं। इस हमारे उच्च न्यायालय के रजिस्ट्रार्स, उनके साथ काम में लगे न्यायिक अधिकारी जो दिन रात अथक परिश्रम करके इस काम में लगे रहे, उनका भी मैं धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा। और अंत में मैं अपने उच्च न्यायालय हिमाचल प्रदेश के बहन और भाई न्यायाधिपतिगण का विशेष रूप से धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा, क्योंकि कार्यक्रम राष्ट्रीय न्यायिक अकादमी और प्रदेश न्यायिक अकादमी के सौजन्य से हो रहा था, लेकिन इस प्रदेश हमारे उच्च न्यायालय के सभी न्यायाधिपतिगण ने इस कार्यक्रम को ऐसे लिया जैसे उनके अपने घर का कार्यक्रम हो और दिन रात अथक परिश्रम करके जो मार्गदर्शन किया, उसके लिए वो विशेष रूप से मैं उनका धन्यवादी हूं। क्योंकि अकेले किसी भी के लिए भी और किसी भी संस्था में कोई भी कार्य संभव नहीं होता। यहाँ आवास की बात आई तो जस्टिस अजय मोहन खड़े मिले, यातायात की बात आई तो जस्टिस संदीप शर्मा खड़े मिले, भोजन व्यवस्था की बात आई तो जस्टिस सत्येंद्र वैद्य खड़े मिले। इस सारे परिसर में इस कार्यक्रम स्थल की, मंच की सज्जा और व्यवस्था की बात आई तो बहन न्यायाधिपति ज्योत्सना खड़ी मिली। सबको सहायता, हेल्प डेस्क प्रोवाइड करने की बात मिली, व्यवस्थाएं देखने की बात मिली तो जस्टिस कुकरेजा खड़े मिले। सबको निमंत्रित करना, सबकी आवभगत का ध्यान रखना, उसका जब विचार करने लगे तो जस्टिस वीरेंद्र सिंह जी खड़े मिले। और इस तरह हम सब मिलकर जस्टिस त्रिलोक सिंह चौहान जी की अनुभवी मार्गदर्शन और योजना को हम साकार कर सके, इसके लिए भी मैं अपने साथियों का धन्यवाद करता हूं। अंत में मैं सभी का जो छूट गए हैं उन सब का धन्यवाद करते हुए यही कहूंगा कि ये सारी व्यवस्थाएं, ये सारे प्रयास सभी हम सब इनको अपनी चर्चा और परिचर्चा से इसके उद्देश्य को सार्थक सिद्ध करने का प्रयास करेंगे। और अंत में एक बार फिर सभी का हृदय से हार्दिक धन्यवाद करते हुए अपनी वाणी को विराम।
Thank you very much, my lord. Now I humbly request the Honorable Chief Minister, Himachal Pradesh, to kindly allow us to conclude the inaugural session. Thank you, sir. With this, the inaugural session stands concluded. I request honorable dignitaries and the distinguished guests to please join us for a cup of tea and light refreshment in the golden lobby upstairs. Tea will be served to the participant judicial officers in the dining area. I also request the presence of esteemed dignitaries at the stalls in the lobby exhibiting Himachali handicrafts, handlooms and organic products.
और ताज़ा खबर के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करें। धन्यवाद गेटवे न्यूज़ नेटवर्क टीम की तरफ से।